Hey everyone, it's Deacon082, and I gave a gold gummy to Sparky, and now I'm gonna see if I can make him eat it. Use? Okay, that works. You give them the gummy, and then you tell them to use it. It's really weird how some of that works in this game. So we got a new IQ skill. This one is Efficiency Expert. What this one does, when battling several foes, the Pokemon will first target Pokemon with the lowest HP. That sounds kind of useful. It gets rid of Dedicated Traveler, which that's okay. It's probably the least useful of the basic ones. So we're gonna get Sparky's HP up to full by resting here for a bit. And then Sparky's gonna lose more HP because he just walks over into an enemy. 43 out of 49. I want it to be full. Okay, that's good. So we're gonna head on, and Metapod awaits on the 13th floor. Because this is the end of the dungeon. This is a really big forest, Sinister Woods. I wonder if Metapod's ahead. Well, he better be. This would be really bad if it was just a wild goose chase. Hold it right there. So it looks like we actually passed these guys on the way to Metapod. Team Meanies, you know who's gonna get to Metapod first? Them, because they cheated and jumped in front of us. So let's see how we want to do this. Gengar is just messing with us, but this is our second boss battle of the game. The first one was Skarmory. This one will be a little more difficult. Okay, so with our item situation, we have 2 Reviver Seeds. We should be good. Now, let's see how I want to start this. Ideally, I'll have all 3 of them walk up to me. So that means I'm going to have to change Sparky to let's go together. So all these guys are going to walk up to me, but what else I can do? I'm not going to move first turn, so I can just throw a Graveler Rock. Does 20 damage, and they're all going to walk up. Ekans actually stays in the back like a pussy. So, I don't really know which one's the biggest threat, but some other things I have not shown off that I've been waiting to. A Blast Seed. Now you got to be careful which way you're facing. Oops. But when you eat a Blast Seed, you just spit out fire, like Charmander couldn't already do that, in the direction you're facing for nice 30 damage. It said it appears to be weak here. I don't know if that was because I used it on Gengar, or just because it's a boss battle. I feel like it does more damage than just 30, but that's okay. We'll just finish off Gengar here. Shouldn't take that much longer because we have Sparky doing it too. Wow, I mean not Sparky, but Paul. Did Paul really just do, Paul just really killed Gengar with Tackle. Alright, so I really would like Pikachu to attack Ekans first. It looks like Pikachu attacked Metacham because it had less HP. So I'm going to take off Efficiency Expert for now and see if I can get it to attack Ekans. Unfortunately, there's not much way to really control what your allies do, like who they attack, until you get more IQ skills. So my teammates are just going to be completely useless right now, which is normal. Does this work? I'm not sure. Does this work on detect? Yes, it does. Okay, so Sparky, on top of already being useless, is now trying to use Quick Attack when it's out of PP. So, great job, Sparky. Oops, that was my bad. Using the wrong thing. Okay, Metacham's Detect finally wears off, and I can actually damage it now. Metacham's down, and Ekans should be down soon. Gengar is the real boss of this team. Both physically and in terms of like, being the strongest Pokemon. I'm gonna bail out now. Oh, Sparky is now completely out of PP. So, I'm going to have to... No! How do I do this? How do I... Like, do I really have to throw an item at them for it to work? Is Pikachu holding anything? He's not. Great. Give Pikachu Oranberry. Pikachu isn't going to do anything this turn. Because I gave him an item and that's its turn. Okay, so now... throw Matsolitzer at Pikachu. Finally, Pikachu has to TP. Yeah, I just wanted to bail out because I had some defense drops and I'm about dead. So, that battle was harder than it should have been, but it's really not that difficult. We take them down and they flee. So, no one should hold us back now. Let's go find Metapod. Wait, Metapod walks out of the forest. Okay then. You must be Metapod even though you're probably, like, not a Metapod. You're some other Pokemon dressed in a Metapod costume. So he just kept his shell hardened and waited until he evolved, I suppose. Okay, so we rescue Metapod after defeating Team Meanies. But Caterpie doesn't have any money, so we're unfortunately not getting any reward for this. But that's pretty cool. Caterpie's gonna join our rescue team, but not until he grows up, unfortunately. So we're gonna make a nice cool little rescue team base. And Caterpie's gonna work for us. And Metapod. So we're gonna have all our electric types, and then we're gonna have 2 Butterfrees, but it'll be a while. Just gotta wait for them to evolve. So we're gonna build a nice little rescue team base here later. They're headed home, and we're headed to sleep for the night after a really, really good day. Nice rescue mission, and we got to defeat Team Meanies, which is always nice. Pretty tiring, so we're gonna take a break here. Unfortunately, I started the episode with the boss battle, so I gotta keep going. We're gonna save here and continue on the next day. Alright, so the next morning, just like a normal day here. And Sparky comes out to visit like normal. Hello? Who could that be? It's Jumpluff. Is Rescue Team Pokepals here? That's right, huh? Wait. You were the ones that Shiftry was supposed to go help. So... wait, we can't really deliver a gust of wind. We have a fire type and an electric type. Come on, Metapod, hurry up and evolve so we can get Butterfree to use Gust. We don't have any flying types we can use. So Shiftry agreed to take on their rescue team job, but he hasn't come back. Jumpluff got wedged between some rocks. We don't have any wind or water to erode them. And there's no wind, so Jumpluff can't get out of there, stuck between the rocks. But Shiftry ended up not coming back from that rescue mission. Dang, that is kind of unexpected. So what are we gonna do? We don't really have anything to deal with that. But it looks like we're going anyway. We can just pull him out of the rocks. We got some strength. Magnemite's pretty good at rescues too. We'll bring him along. So let's go get Paul out of here. Yeah, we'll go visit here. Yep, and Paul's joining our team. You have to do that every time, unfortunately. Okay, so let's go to town first before we head off. We have some money. What can we buy? Do you have any Reviver Seeds? No, you don't. Okay, so instead, we're actually gonna buy a friend area. Okay, so let's see. We have a lot of choices now. We can afford most of these. What's in Tadpole Pond? Yeah, let's go for Tadpole Pond. Why not? Should be Poliwag and stuff like that. Would be pretty cool to get like a Politoed later on. Unfortunately, that's the only one we can buy, because these things are darn expensive for early on in the game. You can sell some items and stuff, but it's usually not worth it. So, I'm thinking... I mean, this will be a really short episode if we don't go into the next dungeon. So, there's actually something else I think we can do if it's open, so I'm gonna try going down here. This is, yes, okay. This is Makuhita Dojo. So we can go train, and you have basically every type of Pokemon you've seen so far in the game. You can go in a maze consisting of Pokemon of that type. So we can tackle these in order. I think I will. We'll start with the water maze, even though it's weak for us. Now these things don't take a day, and you can do them as many times as you want. And they're really simple. There are like no items in here. Somehow Charmander can walk over the water. The only thing about these dungeons is you cannot recruit any Pokemon in them, even if you have their friend areas. So, what's our objective, by the way? Defeat the final Pokemon. So basically, these things are really simple. You get 2 floors and then a boss floor. And I am not doing anything on my own in this dungeon. I am letting my teammates... What are you doing? Okay, Pikachu, that was kind of helpful, but now you're dying. Pikachu, really? I can't believe I'm losing in here. I chose the water maze because I have 2 electric types with me and I'm gonna lose. So, I didn't realize these Poliwags were this tough. I guess you're not supposed to do this dungeon this early. Pikachu, can you hit? Please, thank you. Okay. I don't want to wake this guy up, even though it's good training. But it is good training, so... Pikachu, I am counting on you, Pikachu. I choose you. Go after him, and this time don't miss 20 times. There we go. Good job, Pikachu. Paul grows up, and these dungeons, of course, you have to be able to defeat the Pokemon in here, which we didn't do a very good job of. But they're really good training, especially early on in the game, if you choose a type that you can handle. Of course, I did not expect that Poliwag to be that tough, and also, that means I gotta stay away as well. Magnemite could probably go for it, but Magnemite doesn't have a resistance, but I'll send Magnemite off to help too. It's probably a bad decision, but we'll see how it works. I can always send him home if I need to. So we're going to tell Magnemite to also go after foes. And meanwhile, I'm just going to hang back here. Oh, great. Pikachu's asleep. Well, I can help too. I can throw stuff from the back. That's what I'm going to be doing in the boss battle. Wow, what is going on? Pikachu is asleep and triple teamed, and Magnemite is not helping at this point. Well, I'm out of reviver seeds. This is bad. I don't know if I lose my items in here, but I didn't store anything, so... Okay. Okay, that's gonna get me to level 12. You can take on a lot of these things for training, but might have been a bad idea to come here so early because we're getting owned. Okay. So, do you lose your items when you die in here? Well, there's really nothing I wouldn't mind losing, so... But we could kind of use some health for Paul. I have these orange berries. Nope, not me! What are you doing? I've wasted so many orange berries right now. There's gotta be an easier way to do that, but I guess it wasn't introduced yet. So here's the boss battle, and your opponents are tough in this, apparently. But we should be fine. We got Thundershock and Thundershock. I don't know if these guys are stronger than the actual ones in the dungeon, but we're gonna try. These guys are gonna walk up to me, so I'm gonna just throw. They're not gonna be able to attack me from a distance though, so I'm just gonna backtrack and hope these guys are strong enough to take out these Poliwags. I'm actually in a really good position here because I can help my teammates out because I can throw something in any direction, which is kind of nice. So I want to take out this Poliwag. Okay, good. And then Pikachu should be able to handle the last one. Okay, looks like I gotta do this on my own then. No, I'm out of items! That was my last one. Let's see. How can I do this? Because if I walk up to him, I'm gonna die. Yo! What is this? Are you serious? Come on, Paul. Go do something. Do I have to do everything around here? Look, okay, Paul. Alright. Paul is set to go after foes, and he's not going after him. Sparky's on 2 health. If I miss, Sparky's in trouble. But if Poliwag decides to bubble me, I'm dead, so... Let's see. I'm feeling like I should just use Scratch and try to kill it. Okay, good. If I miss, then it's just bad luck. But we clear... we clear the water maze. That was difficult. Man, okay. That was tough. I should not have had that much trouble with the water maze, but I did. So we're going to go ahead and store some items. We need to get some orange berries out. Because next we're going to take on the grass maze. Okay, so we're headed off to the grass maze for some more training. We took down the water maze. That was so much harder than it needed to be. The grass maze. I'm kind of worried about this one too. So let's see. Thunder Wave is not going to be very effective. I mean, Thunder Shock is not going to be very effective. So I'll just have Pikachu do whatever. And Magnemite do whatever. Alright, so that last one was all Poliwags. This one's naturally going to be easier because it's grass types. And I think this dungeon's Pokemon are weaker than the electric maze, the water maze's Pokemon. As this Execute's really weak. And we're headed onto the stairs. And now for the second floor. I mean, you're encouraged to stay in these dungeons as long as possible to get experience. Like, you could stay on these floors forever and just kill things for experience. But, I mean, the training's not going to be very effective the more, like, the higher level you get. So let's go on to the boss. This will be the grass maze boss. And here, well, this is 4-on-3. We have a Cacnea, we have an Execute, we have a Shrimish, and we have a Sunkern. So, now unfortunately, once again, my teammates are going to walk up to it, so I have to tell them to just do this. I could tell them to avoid the first hit, but it's really no different. So I'm going to start off, like usual, by throwing a Grappler Rock. Execute died already. Shrimish is probably more threatening just because, I don't know. But all these guys are going to go down really easy. Cacnea looks like he's the toughest of the group. And he's going to use Growth, and Sunkern's a puss. Just going to hang there in the back. Here he comes. Get ready to die. Yeah, it's a Sunkern. Okay, Grass Maze. Really simple. You don't get any rewards except the experience you get. But we have more we can choose from. We have the Electric Maze, fighting Flying, Poison Bug, Rock, Dark, Steel. Other than Bug and Steel, there's nothing we're super effective on. I could do Flying, but... You know what? We'll do one more. I'll do the Flying Maze really quick. Shouldn't... Actually, oh crap, I remember this one being kind of tough. I'm gonna hope this goes well. Some of them are actually tougher than you would expect. Alright, well, yeah, this is a tough maze, alright. We got Pidgeys. All these really super tough flying types. Look how many of them there are! Man, it's a Pidgey rampage! And they're just gonna die so easily. But it's about time we should just get through this dungeon really quick. You know, I would love to have a Pidgey on my team and just take him around. Bring your Pidgey to work day. Better than a Caterpie for a rescue team. Because it's a Pidgey. Who wouldn't want a Pidgey? Pidgey's awesome. They're doing 2 damage to me. That's so good. I don't want just any Pidgey. I want one of these Pidgeys, but unfortunately you can't take them out of this maze, so... Oh, don't worry, it will get tougher, though. Because we have, in addition to that level 2 Pidgey, we have a Doduo and we have a Farfetch'd. Doduo's tough in this game. It has a runaway, which means it's just stupid. So, Gonna do some damage to Farfetch, then they're all gonna come up on us. Farfetch goes down already, and then it's a double team on Doduo. Might go down in both of these. Yep. And then good old level 2 Pidgey. Yeah, that was super easy. I mean, it's not even worth it because we didn't get enough experience to level up. But that's going to be all for this episode of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. We took on 3 of those mazes, and in the next episode, we're gonna see if we can maybe go rescue, what's it called? Go rescue Jumpluff's friend. So, this has been Deacon082, and I'll see you guys next time.